Hello friends, so in this video I want us to examine this particular product, right? This is the ink that is used in the inkjet printer, which is the handheld inkjet printer that I demonstrated some time ago, right? So basically what I'm going to show you is explain what it actually does, right? This is the mini inkjet printer that I demonstrated to you the last time. So to see it on, you press this button and then it comes on, right? So that's about it. So here, if you look at the back of the box, you can see that there are four different things that you need to consider. The solvent, four different types of inks that are actually sold on the market. So for these ones, the first one is solvent based, water based, security ink, cartridge, and food grade. So basically, this particular one is solvent based, right? It's not water based, it's not security ink cartridge, and it's food grade. It's not food grade. Yeah, the food grade means that you can actually print on some food and you're not going to have any side effects. I may be wrong, but I would have to look at this again. But this one is basically a solvent based ink. Solvent means that it has a liquid, like an ink, that is mixed with some form of a solution. That you make a solution, and then you in the form of, you have pigments that are mixed together. If you're into colors, you will understand what I mean. So these are the codes that you see here show which color it is. This particular one is black. Black is the most popular of all the inks that are sold on the market. Is the most used for the inks. If you look at any product, most products have black ink used as what's printed on, right? So I would like us to, I want to open it and then let you see what's in there. So to open it, you can open it from this side. Open it from this side. Then you pull the content out like that. Okay. Now, if you immediately you see that it says it's solvent based. It has a voltage of 8.8. It has a pulse width of 1.9 microseconds. So these are the specs that it comes with, and you can see some barcode here. The barcode is what uniquely identifies this product from the others. Now, some say the color here matters. It don't really matter. It depends on where you buy from, who you buy from, and the quality that it comes with. This one says it's thermal 2.5 technology. So thermal 2.5 technology. All right. So you look at the back here. It gives you some instructions here. It says the first thing is that you have to use dry wipe to clean nozzle area. So I don't want to open this thing, and then in our next videos I'll open it up. This is a nozzle area that is referring to this part. Right, this part is the nozzle area. If as you open it, you know this is the nozzle area. As you use a printer, because inkjet works this way, it's actually technology. It prints, it pumps out ink as and when voltage is applied to it. If you apply voltage here, the voltage here, the ink is pumped out in a certain pattern, and that's what forms the characters that you see. You see, like this particular characters that you see, it was probably printed with an inkjet printer. Voltage is applied here. You see these terminals. The voltage is applied here, and then the ink comes out here. So literally the ink comes out here like that. Right? If you're printing, the ink actually comes out this way. Right. So in the next video, I'll use an ink and demonstrate it. So it says that use um, dry cloth to clean nozzle area. So the dry cloth, it has to do with there are some like polyester. You see, polyester is the right material that is used in cleaning this thing. If you use cotton, it can block the nozzle area. This nozzle area, it has this tiny pores there that if you use cotton or any other material that has the threads coming out when you use it, it will block the nozzle area. So with time, it will become ineffective. You can't use it anymore. Right. So here it says use dry wipe. So that with a dry wipe, don't add any liquid, don't add any alcohol, don't add any water. Just dry linen cloth. Use that to clean that. Right. And then It said before capping and storage. So when you are done, you have to cap it. See, before you use it, you have to remove this particular thing, and then you insert it here. You pop this side open, right, and it opens up like that, and then you insert this particular one in here, and then it will protrude from here like that. See, you insert it here like that. You insert it here, in here. As I said before, in my next video, I'm going to use an actual ink to demonstrate it. So when you put it in, this side will actually protrude here, and then you can use that to actually print out whatever you have to print. So after doing that, make sure that you clean the nozzle, because some of the ink would actually spill out. Not all the time, but sometimes. And the next is, it says, please use up the ink within 3 months after unsealing. So here it tells you that the ink has a very short, it has 3 months shelf life after opening it up. The moment you open it up, if you look at this ink very carefully, it's been vacuum sealed. Look at it very carefully. See, this has been vacuum sealed. Vacuum sealed, there's no air, there's no breathable air in it, there's no oxygen in there. It's been vacuum sealed. See, it's been vacuum sealed. A lot of people don't know this. The vacuum sealing is actually done to ensure that the ink doesn't go bad. You see, it's done to make sure that the ink doesn't go bad. So you can see that it's been vacuum sealed. The moment you tear the vacuum seal, right, oxygen and other gases get in there and they interact with the pigments, the pigmentation that's in there, and then it will slow down the chemical the chemical composition that is in there, and then that is when the drying starts happening. Whereas the ink in there starts drying, and then you are not going to get proper printout. You're not going to get clean printouts as you use it after 3 months. So you're supposed to make sure that within 3 months is used up. And then it says insert and take out cartridge is forbidden in print status. So it's actually saying that when you before you insert this particular ink into the printer, make sure the device is off. Make sure it is off, right? So that's the first thing. Before you start using this particular ink inside this particular printer, make sure the device is what is off. Make sure the device is off. And then before you remove it out of this particular, you press this side and it pops open. Before you remove it, make sure the device is what off. Before you put it in, make sure the device is off, and before you put it in, you remove it, make sure it is off. Otherwise, you run the risk of damaging the ink. I think there's some technology, there's some explanation for that. We'll have to find out on later. So that's an instruction that you need to follow. And the last thing that you probably wasn't stated here is that you should not shake this particular ink under no circumstances. Don't shake it, right? Some people say they shake it and nothing happens, but there is some physics that's behind these particular type of solvents. I will explain that in the future. I'll bring in some charts and then I'll explain the physics that's behind these. I'll say the chemistry that's behind it. If you study fluid mechanics, you actually understand how this thing works. There are some liquids that dry when they move. You see, they dry up when they move. When they are shaking, they dry. Some become more less viscous when they move. That means they become lighter when they move. But others, they dry up when they move. So this particular type of pigments behave that way. So don't be in the habit of shaking it all the time. You pick it and then you shake it up. You shake it up just to make sure. No, don't do that. When you do that, it dries up quickly. So that's one thing that wasn't stated here. Not all the solvents behave that way, but to be on the safer side, do not shake this thing while you're using it. So these are the few instructions that you are going to have. Make sure that you clean this out with a dry cloth after using it, and then you cap it, put it back inside the box and store it somewhere safe. Do not leave it overnight, right? So you leave the ink inside here and then you leave it over. Don't do that. With time, if you keep doing that, it's going to dry up quickly. So don't put it in there and then leave it somewhere. And then don't drop it. Don't drop it on the floor. If you drop it on the floor, you damage it. Don't drop it on the floor. Make sure that kids are not close to it. If an adult is using it and he's not following instructions, either you instruct the person right, or you find somebody else to use it to do the printing for you. So that's about it for today. I will bring you more information on the others, the water based, the security ink cartridge. That's a different type of ink, and the food grade ink in the future. So follow my channel for more information next time.